The world was blindsided when reports surfaced that George Clooney, the legendary actor, director, and philanthropist, had been arrested under circumstances so shocking that even those closest to him struggled to comprehend what was happening. Known for his charm, humanitarian efforts, and spotless public image, George has long been seen as the epitome of Hollywood grace. But when the news of his arrest broke, it sent shockwaves across the globe. As cameras flashed and headlines spun, the most gut-wrenching image wasn't of George being escorted away, but of his wife, Amal Clooney, the brilliant international human rights lawyer, breaking down in tears. Her devastation told a story of its own, one that words could hardly capture. This was not just about a man in legal trouble. This was about a family torn apart in the most public and humiliating way imaginable. When Amal arrived at the scene, visibly distraught, it became clear that this was more than just a legal headline, it was a personal tragedy. Dressed simply, with no trace of her usual composed demeanor, Amal's eyes were filled with tears as she clutched her phone and spoke frantically with family and colleagues. Witnesses described her as broken and overwhelmed, struggling to process the unimaginable reality unfolding before her. For years, Amal has stood by George as his equal partner, bringing her brilliance and moral clarity to their marriage. Together, they were the picture-perfect couple, balancing Hollywood glamour with world-class activism. To see Amal, a woman known for her strength and composure, reduced to tears in front of cameras, was enough to send chills through even the most seasoned observers. George Clooney's career has spanned decades. From his breakout role on ER to blockbuster films like Ocean's 11, and award-winning performances in Syriana and Michael Clayton, he's been a beloved figure on and off-screen. Beyond acting, his humanitarian work, especially in Darfur and other global hotspots, cemented his reputation as more than just a movie star. So, how could a man with such a shining reputation find himself at the center of a horrifying arrest? The details remain murky, but what is certain is that the world is now grappling with an image it never thought possible: George Clooney in handcuffs, Amal Clooney in tears, and Hollywood in disbelief. The Clooneys have always kept their family life relatively private, shielding their twins, Alexander and Ella, from the relentless spotlight of fame. But now, privacy seems impossible. Amal's emotional collapse highlights the enormous toll this crisis is taking, not just on her, but on the family she's fought so hard to protect. Friends close to the couple revealed that Amal has been inconsolable, oscillating between anger and heartbreak. Her legal expertise allows her to understand the gravity of the situation in ways most spouses could not. And yet, her tears reveal something far deeper: the raw pain of watching the man she loves fall from grace. No matter how this legal saga ends, George Clooney's legacy will never be the same. Once viewed as Hollywood's ultimate gentleman, his arrest casts a long shadow over his career. The laughter of red carpets, the accolades of awards ceremonies, the applause of audiences, all of it is drowned out by the sound of cameras clicking as he was led away in disgrace. For Amal, the road ahead will be even more complicated. As a world-renowned lawyer, her credibility and professional reputation are built on integrity and justice. Now, she faces an impossible situation: standing by her husband emotionally while reconciling her professional duty to the very principles she has always championed. The entire world is asking the same question: what happens now? Will George fight the charges? Will Amal step into the spotlight to defend him, or will she distance herself to protect her family and career? What is certain is that this story is far from over. Already, the arrest has sparked discussions about accountability, celebrity privilege, and the pressures of fame. Every move George and Amal make will be dissected, analyzed, and judged by the court of public opinion. And as the world waits for answers, one truth remains: the tears Amal shed outside those doors will forever be etched in our memory. At the core of this story is not just scandal, but humanity. It's easy to see George Clooney as a star, Amal as a powerful lawyer, and their life as a dream. But what Amal's tears showed us is that behind all the glamour lies the same pain, fear, and heartbreak that any of us would feel in such a moment. This is a reminder that no amount of fame or fortune can shield anyone from the trials of life. George Clooney's arrest is more than just a headline: it's a tragedy that has shaken his family, his fans, and the very foundation of his legacy. Amal Clooney's tearful breakdown will remain one of the most unforgettable images in Hollywood history, a moment that captures not just the fall of a star, but the collapse of a dream. If you don't want to miss the next shocking twist in this ongoing saga, make sure to subscribe to our channel right now and hit that notification bell. We'll be bringing you every update, every reaction, and every detail as it happens. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think George Clooney can recover from this horrifying turn of events, or is this the end of his golden legacy?